right, guys, let me catch you up. So far I changed both tie rod ends. There's this line that goes across that was broken on the other side. So I changed that one. It comes all the way to from here. So this piece is new over here, and I reattached this. This is another tie rod. So tie rod parts is new, done. And now I want to move down to doing the rear subframe and the rear knuckle all in one shot. So they're going to be a little bit tricky, but I'll manage. So I'm going to have to lift the car up and then set it down on that and do that. The first thing I'm going to do is take the bolts out. Remember, this one is bent. This one is a stud and the other two are bolts. So we're going to take this guy out, and we have a new one that we just got. I'm going to put this in. All right, I'll tighten that one in a second. This one comes out. See, that one bent too. See that bent? And this one too. After I finish this suspension, so let's get to work. Okay, now we're gonna fix the taillight, the taillight wires that the schmucko truck driver cut out. So we're going to cut them staggered, not that, so this way we don't have everything in the same area. And also we're gonna solder it. So first we're gonna start with this. I'm gonna cut them at you guys see they're all different lengths. This way when I solder them, they will have the whole thing not bunched up in one area. So the first one we're doing is a black wire and white line. That's this guy. gonna put that there. That's for later. I'm gonna put that as far back as possible. This way, when we shoot it with the heat gun, it does that doesn't melt. All right. Oops. You see? And I'm going to cut the little tip off of it. Very good. Let me show you that. You see the tip? All pretty. And then I'm going to take our heat shrink sleeve. We're going to slide it down. I'm going to put it right over that. And with the heat gun, I'm going to go, where's the heat gun? Look at that beautiful wire. Nice, right? All right, so now I'm just going to do the rest of them, and I'll show you how I'm going to pack them up. Now I'm just going to heat shrink the rest of them. With a nice tight seal. And now we'll set it up with these guys. I'm going to overlay it. That's it, like nothing ever happened. And that's how you solder wires that your truck driver decided to cut off. All right, a little update. I'm preparing this quarter panel for the paint shop. Even though we're not going to do it yet, but I'm just preparing it because it takes time to do it. I took off the mirror, the molding, the door molding. I took this off, the vent, and also the handlebar. The handle. Over here, this one has no hardware holding it in. You just got to put a pry bar, a plastic pry bar from the inside, and pry it out. There's only these plastic clips that hold it in place. You start on this corner, work your way from this one to this one to this one. Just make your way up back to this corner because there's one that just lays down in there. When this corner panel is going to get painted, so I'm sure they're going to get to this area. They're going to do the whole corner panel. So, and I hate when there's there's clear coat or something on these corners. I like them to be fully painted, and I like them just as factory. Now I have to take this molding off. I took this window off. It has 3 screws. From the inside, you got to take the moldings off and get to, there's 2 13 millimeters, and one is an Allen key wrench from, you know, let me just show you on the inside. You get to it from in here. You got to take this little, just pop this little panel off, this little piece of panel off. You pull that off, and then there's a rubber molding also on the inside, just a little seal. You pull that out and take that out. So now over here is the little tricky part, is there is rivets. There's no hardware holding it in, just rivets. So actually, let me show you with the light. Throughout the whole thing, so we gotta, you see that rivet in there? And there's another one there. So I just gotta go around with the drill and just take out all these rivets. And just remove all the rivets so I could take that molding off. So that's gonna be the next step of what I'm gonna be doing. And it doesn't really matter if this really kind of gets scratched up because we're painting it over again. So, finished taking out the molding, cleaned it up a little bit. Just some advice for you guys. If you guys ever have a project like this and you want to do it for yourself, keep in mind that if you don't have to do the body work yourself. Obviously, there's art to it, and there's a whole thing that makes it look, the years of experience they have to make it perfect and everything. But if you make their job easier, they're going to charge you a lot less. And if you bring them a car that's already prepped and ready for them to do, to take out all these moldings is time and hours and chance of them breaking parts. So if you do it, take your time to do it and just spend your time to take out the moldings, whatever moldings, to make it easier. You'll save a lot of money that way. Just keep it in mind. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I hope you subscribe, like the video. If you're looking for some That I Like Garage swag, contact me through Instagram. And this is just a little clip of some of the future films and footage that we have. We have a lot to go, and it's really exciting. A lot of things getting done. And last but not least, if you ain't got haters, you ain't popping. This is for the haters.